Hey Adelaide, it's your boy Con from BTC, Brighton Trophy Centre.
Damn good mates. You ready, man?
And now it's time for BTM.
The place to be. It's about
Team
that
Mates. Let's go.
choke on sausage.
Thanks to Con and Lena at Brighton Trophy Centre, Steve the Pirate Mind and Movement Physiotherapy, and Shifty Lizard Brewing Co. Welcome to Best Teammates. Jared Walsh here, Andy Martin, Matt Burgess, Rosie Panetta. New artwork. It looks amazing. Have a look at it, guys, here in the Oscar studio.
It's made the room a lot brighter.
I love it.
It looks so good. And Andy had a fresh haircut with that photo, obviously. Yeah. Look at him. He's just...
You have devil eyes, though, Jared.
Yeah, no, that's just normal. So, I don't know what that photo was taken from, but welcome, guys. It's been another week. Last week was a long episode, but we were happy with that because we realised how much we love spending time with one another in the Oscar studios and just having a bit of fun. So we have a new Shifty sound that we're going to play for you a little bit later on. A new game Andy Martin is bringing to the table. We've got the Suburban Showdown, the quiz, the best teammate.
This is just turned into a podcast of games.
It's the best, though.
We're like Ellen all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
but we're not time specific.
Without the gifts.
Yeah, and the bullying.
All the bullying.
So, Andy, how are you going, brother?
I'm very well. It's been another massive week here at Ozcast, and it continues to be even massiver with Best Teammates back in the studio here this week.
Yeah, Matty Burgess, how are you going?
Yeah, doing really well.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah. And Rosie?
Can we make this 45 minutes because my car parking expires?
No, you'll be fine. I've got history.
Love you. Let's do this.
Hey, can we just say, first of all, and we are a podcast which likes to hang a little bit of shit on one another, which is totally fine. We're all about that, which I think is a strength of this podcast, that we can do that. And that was one of the nerves about Rosie joining. We're like, oh, where's the level? But we found the level pretty... Well, Rosie kind of found the level, which is...
There isn't one.
You know that level. Chuck it out. What do you think of this, guys? And then see you later. But we should say congratulations to Rosie Panetta. Friday night, national TV. I don't know if you guys can recall, this time last year, I did the anthem ceremony at the AFL and I stumbled on my words and stuffed up. Rosie was outstanding. Let's give her a huge round.
Oh, guys.
Pre-recorded or?
No, it was live.
Really?
I mean, I can read, so thank you.
Yeah.
Were you on the oval when you did it, or were you up in the booth?
On the side. We're not allowed to be anywhere near the players, so we were just on the side.
No, so we had it was a full-on evening. I had a pre-booked event at the entertainment centre, which finished at 5 to 7, and I needed to be at Adelaide Oval at like 10 past 7. So Rosie did all the pre-match by
That's
herself.
the thing I was most nervous about. Cause
What, me coming to the game?
no, just doing that alone. Usually it's like nice to have a little part.
That's why she
alone.
nailed it, because you weren't there taking bloody Snapchat. Yeah, there was no sexual tension.
Well, this is the thing. So I actually drove from the entertainment centre to Adelaide Oval, and the day before I checked Google Maps to see how long it would take, and it said 17 minutes, and I didn't
You were at
realise.
another MC event.
Yeah,
If you
and
mention that.
I was looking at the Google Maps and it said 17 minutes. I'm like, surely not, but I was looking at it at peak hour the day before.
Yeah.
So it gives you like your real-time kind of stuff.
Did you have a car park like waiting, or did you have to find
For
one?
both I did. So I had one at the entertainment centre and then I was getting changed in the car, but then when my shirt was half on, I put my seatbelt on and I couldn't do the rest. Anyway, got to Adelaide Oval and got to park right up next to the gate.
Which is lucky because usually you get a park right up near the road,
Yes.
right near the church.
Yeah,
like that,
so
and
I could
let
see
her
on the
walk.
screen the players had come onto the field because we were going through the headshots, right? So, so after they cleaned that up,
Like you got those Port Adelaide tarps.
yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh, just the players coming on the field.
What did I miss?
I tried to hold back.
I know, because my thought process then was, don't look at Andy. Hopefully Matt missed it. Matt didn't. Then I looked at Andy and I'm like, Rosie would have said it anyway. So anyway, I get inside the ground and we're about 5 minutes away from the anthem ceremony.
Well, the thing you don't know is about you texted us about 10 or 15 minutes before the game started and you said, guys, meet me at the northern gate with the headset and a mic, and the people from Port that we work with, who we love and they love you, were like, no freaking way, Jared, just relax. And I was like, nah, I've got you back. And
I was freaking out.
Yeah.
So Rosie, being the lovely Rosie that she is, I arrived and she's like, do you want to do it? I'm like, no. Like, this is, I think, and I think I said this to you, I think I've done a lot of those pre-match ceremonies. I think it's really important that Rosie did it because she deserves the opportunity to do it. Rosie is my co-host. It's not like she's my little assistant or something. So basically, and she nailed it, absolutely nailed it. Things like when you do something that goes onto broadcast, you think about these things, right? The tone of your voice, it's different communicating to a crowd in a venue and a crowd on TV. Tone was perfect. The pace, you couldn't fault because you spoke slowly as you need to. And I listened to the other ones that happened on the weekend of the AFL matches. Rosie was the best in the country.
Oh, you're
by
just
far.
being nice because I'm seeing.
No, not at all, not at all. And then I did the toss of the coin because that's what you were nervous about.
I literally, because I feel like that's your vibe. Like you're very good.
I'm good at tossing.
Are you at the centre when they do that?
No, so I was sitting there just going,
Catching his breath.
That's a massive
And
flick. If you've got to flick that coin from the side of the oval into the middle, well done, sir.
I got big thumbs, what can I say?
Got binoculars on it so you can see what it lands on.
So I literally threw the mic and said, "Go."
Yeah, and I didn't have an earpiece on or anything, so I just yelled. The first thing I said was, "We won the toss and kicking to the southern." I was nervous that I was going to have a voice break because the event I did it before, I spoke for 2 hours non-stop. The crowd cheered. I'm like, cool, I'm here. And that was it. So
That
that's
settled the nerves a little bit after you got a bit of a cheer and.
But you ran there. I
stuff
felt
it
like
up.
you deserved that moment. You
I
ran.
don't know, but
ran.
it was very good. And Rosie did an amazing job. She's doing it again for the prelim as well, so I got sacked.
Awesome. Well, I was watching on the couch and when they.
Jared Healy.
Yeah, that's the one. I was sitting on the couch watching the footy.
Yeah.
And when they threw to Rosie, they obviously didn't say we're going down to Rosie Panetta.
Yeah.
She's just a voice.
So I was, to be honest, didn't know you were doing it. And
Yeah,
I was expecting
didn't
Craig Willis.
broadcast
Yeah, Craig
it.
Willis.
Yeah, I was expecting Craig Willis. And then, Rosie's voice popped up.
Yes,
I thought,
yeah.
this is great.
I love that you
Yeah.
recognised it because it
Yeah.
was the non-bogan Rosie version.
Right.
The best part
Was
is my parents. I think I've told you, my parents are not. My dad especially is not very sporty. Like he actually hates football, which is
good.
enjoyable.
Yeah, supportive.
It's very Italian. I think the only thing he ever watches is soccer.
Okay.
And so I was like, watch the TV. You paid for my university degree. You may as well hear Rosie on TV for the only time she's ever going to be on TV. And my mum said they watched it, they heard it, and he was like, all right, turn this rubbish off.
Was that
During your bit or after?
Ladies and gentlemen, who's this chick? Get her off.
Women shouldn't be doing this.
Love you.
You did an amazing job, Rosie. Congratulations. All right, let's go into a brand new version of the Shifty sound because, Andy, I think you want to talk about something special Shifty and Lizard are doing for Father's Day too. Let's get into this new sound first off.
The Shifty Sound.
Okay, so what we have just realised is the sound that Matt recorded is on his phone.
Oh.
But I reckon you can still just unplug your phone and just play it because we're not going to show video of this part of it. So,
Is this going to make really things hard for you, Andy? Yeah.
okay. So the thing about the Shifty sound is we have a voucher to give away to Shifty Lizard. It's valued at $25. The guys at Shifty Lizard have been so generous with their time. What was the thing last week again that Stewbacker won? What was your sound, Rosie?
It was unwrapping a extra chewy wrapper.
Okay, so
Done it like that. That was my reenactment of this.
Wait, no, wasn't that the one that when you were eating?
No, that was.
Oh, right.
oh my gosh,
But the
those
wrapper
are
was-
disgusting. So the first one we did was spinning the. Oh wait, hold on a second.
Wow.
Andy's just got some Shifty Lizard Session Ale. Talk about this,
Can't
Andy.
plug my phone in yet.
Yeah, go for your life. Oh no, not that. Oh shit. Have you plugged it in?
Here.
Okay.
Did you use that?
No, that's the charger.
Oh.
I mean, we are live.
Yeah.
We are live podcasting right here. We're not editing any of this. We're just getting the sound up. So talk about what's happening with Shifty Lizard.
Yeah, so I went down there on Friday
Okay.
and said g'day to Lee, hung out with him for a little bit and picked up our carton of the Session Ales. Because I also picked up a few cartons for Little Boxco because we're doing a little Father's Day box with Shifty Lizard. Yeah, so you can get yourself a sweet box or whatever the hell you want with a couple of Session Ales.
Okay, did we try that one at Shifty Lizard where we went?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did, but feel free to crack open a can
Yeah,
right now, and I'll do one with you because.
It's Friday somewhere.
I'm going to say, very good
It's
feedback.
Friday somewhere in another universe.
I might listen to this podcast on a Friday.
Okay, all right,
It's a Friday
That is true.
somewhere. That's 5 p.m.
Yeah. Get some.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, mate.
I
Friday.
regret buying a coffee before the podcast.
Yeah.
Do it as well.
Didn't you drink a coffee just then?
No, I'll do it both of
Yeah,
them.
that's
Man,
foul.
that is beautiful.
Yeah, it's sensational.
That's
The
beautiful.
beer is delicious. The mix of coffee and beer in your belly.
Nothing better than a session ale, I have learnt out of this podcast.
Yep.
You know, something that keeps you going for the sesh. Anyway, good times.
And that is beer chat.
All right,
with us.
Matty, talk us through, mate. What's going on here?
Oh, well, I apologise for the quality of this recording. It didn't quite come out as good as I thought.
No, we like it.
Oh,
This is what we're all
yeah,
about.
sounds familiar to mine.
Yeah.
So, that is-
I need to re-record.
Can I ask a question? What the fuck is that?
That's great, mate.
Oh my god. Is it a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Start us off with one
Hang on.
clue.
Is it a Tyrannosaurus Rex on a two-way radio?
It sounds like it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, he's one of them.
Yeah.
No, the first clue is pre-marriage.
Condom.
Wow, why is that always a guess?
Is it chewing a condom after a session? No.
Okay, so next one.
Rolled it.
I'll
Playground.
I'll re-record it for next time.
No, I like it. Keep it the way it is, man. Okay, thank you for that. Now, one of
Let's
the
face it, it all comes down to the clues.
Yeah. Is it a Samsung TV button getting pressed?
hashtag the Shifty Sound, hashtag the Shifty Sound, and you will have the chance to win that voucher to Shifty Lizard. One of the other things we didn't tell you that happened at the footy was an event that happened after the footy, Andy and Matt. This was Rosie and I experienced this.
Post-production.
Post-production.
Sort of
Yeah, so Rosie and I went back to one of the
okay,
change
all
rooms.
right, all right. Yeah. Yeah.
We went to a
It was
function,
a
basically.
great. No, wait, no, sorry, go on.
Thank you. So we wait for ages because the car park at the north is just horrific at Adelaide Oval.
Yeah.
And we ran into a couple of people that we knew. And it turns out one of the people that we knew had potentially offered Rosie Panetta a job once, right? So this person came up to me as I said hello, and they're like, "Hey, Jared, how you going?" And then he whispers to me, "Oh, is that Rosie?" And I'm like, I didn't know she did. I'm like,
Because at one point he said, "Nice to meet you," and I was like, "Yeah, no, we didn't have like 2 meetings about a job opportunity."
Yeah. So he's like, oh, yeah,
Workplace.
that's Rosie. So then he introduces himself to Rosie, and then Rosie had to remind him that he'd had 2 meetings with her about
Oh
a
my
job.
god.
And then he introduced me to his wife by saying, we almost hired Rosie." And I was
Oh my god.
"What is
You're like,
going
almost.
on?"
Why didn't you?
Yeah, and then it was really
Rosie's an
uncomfortable
idiot, yeah.
because
Then I told him without you. I don't think you heard this. I was like, "Yeah, no, biggest regret the past 4 years saying no to you." I
Oh,
can't
okay.
say that. And I was like, "Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that."
No, that's
Anyway.
totally fine because it got
Anyway.
really awkward afterwards. So everybody was leaving because I think people could only stay around for half an hour post game. So we were standing right at the entry exit point, and I was talking to 2 people from the Crows and this other guy. And then I was just talking about radio, and then I said, "Oh man, like one of the Crows guys said to the new Crows CEO, oh, Jared does some stuff around town." I'm like, "No, nobody knows who I am. Don't even
Was
worry
that
about
the
it."
Crow CEO?
That was the Crow CEO.
I
Yeah.
have
So it wasn't
no
your-
idea.
Wasn't Neil Baum? No.
Baum?
No, he's apparently on the way.
Oh, jeez. Okay, go on.
So Neil Barber is a really great guy, isn't he?
Eddie's like, I haven't used that balm on my body before.
Is he a comedian, the old Neil Bum?
Did you just...
Yeah, sounds like a comedian. G'day guys, I'm Neil Bum. I'm going to sing a song for you. You know, like that sort of thing.
Is that?
I mean, you're
I don't.
too much.
I don't know that person, to be honest.
So, after that comment,
Yeah.
where I said, oh no, not many people like would have any idea who I was, then do you remember that guy that walked past? Jared!
Oh, yes.
Jared Walsh! Like,
An older fellow.
Yeah.
I saw you in the Centrelink line down at Port Adelaide a few weeks back.
He's like, I'm from the ABC. We need to talk. You are a talent.
Oh my God. Yes, hello.
I think it was like, you are a talent, we need to talk. And then he brushed past you. I'm pretty sure he brushed you on the way.
He Toby Green me, and then he walked out, and Rosie's like, who was that? And I have no idea who it was.
But you are a talent.
And that was it.
Turns out it was your dad.
You are a talent. We haven't spoken for 16 years, but it'd be great to catch up. Oh, right.
Oh, that's you. Okay. Hello. Happy Father's Day for the weekend. Oh, Shifty Lizard. Anyway, speaking of which, they have got a Father's Day function coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
If you haven't got anything to do, or you have, cancel that and head down to Shifty Lizard. They're doing a thing called the Dad Olympics. Mm-hmm. There's a whole big schedule going on for the day.
Yep.
It's amazing. It's things like that. Yeah, I dare say there'll be a lot of burping going on because the bubbles are just everywhere.
The bubbles.
But they're doing cool things like games. There's like obviously food and beer and beverage down there. But games like barbecue pack squad lift, where contestants will compete to see how many squats they can do in a minute with a barbecue pack on their back.
Yeah, good.
What's a barbecue? Like a tray of sausages?
Yeah, like a meat tray, yeah.
Meat tray, all that sort of stuff. So please get down there, go support Shifty Lizard. They support us. Brighton Trophy Centre's involved with trophies down there as well. They're sponsoring the event. And,
I saw that. They delivered Con some... You know what? That stuff, right? As in Shifty Lizard giving something to Con.
Yeah.
I love, if anything our podcast can do, we don't know how many listeners we have. We don't check the charts. Like, we don't check them series.
Are we not doing radio ratings for our podcast?
No, we don't have radio
Are we not checking the ratings?
Be my
of
guy. Yeah. So at this stage, right?
The cool thing, Jared, is that next year we might have even put your name in the show.
But here's the twist. We're not.
And here's another twist. I'll be exposed to some sort of sexual misconduct in the near future. Anyway, moving on.
Oh my God, look at that glass ceiling above me.
Logo that Andy's made.
Yeah.
You're on the end there, so we could easily just crop you.
I know. I actually told one of my former co-hosts on Breakfast Radio the other night, I said one of the most depressing moments of finding out that my name wasn't in the show, the next morning, going over the Birkenhead Bridge, and on the corner of one of the pubs in Port Adelaide was a big billboard of the show that I was on that I wasn't part of.
Found out?
No, but it was like the next day. Yeah, I mean,
Lucky they told you the day before.
What a massive tangent, though. You were saying how
So sorry. If anything, our podcast can do, we are bringing good people together. So the fact that we can connect Brighton Trophy Centre with Shifty Liz and an Ozcast, I love that.
They
I love
didn't know each other beforehand?
No, they don't. So they're working with.
You're like matchmakers, boys.
It's the best. It's a really nice vibe. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so things are well. Get onto the Shifty Lizard's Facebook and make sure you get on down there on a Sunday because it's going to be a brilliant day.
What's been going on with you, Matty Burgess?
I went to the footy on Saturday night as a complete neutral. So Brisbane versus Melbourne, couldn't give a stuff about either team.
But did you pick a side because you have to?
Yeah, I jumped on the Lions.
Okay.
Yeah, they lost, so that was good. But it was interesting. I had one of those moments where you realise something about yourself. So after the game, I went with one of my good mates and we were walking down Hindley Street after the game and we thought, well, could we just pop in somewhere and have a beer? And both of us couldn't have said no quicker and just couldn't wait to get home. And that's when I realised that I think my party days are over.
No,
How dare you? I was ready to... I was way more enthused to go home and go to bed than I was to stay out and have a beer with a mate.
What time are we talking, Matty?
10:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
AM Sunday.
Absolutely cooked. It was Monday morning.
Yeah.
It was 2 nights after the event.
10:30 Saturday night, walking down Hindley Street, and I was like, no, you know what? I'm ready to go home and go to bed.
What was the vibe down Hindley Street at that point in time?
It was starting to pick up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Has Hindley Street always been disgusting, or we've just got older?
No, it always has been. Okay. I think that we just were at that level of disgusting when we were younger and we didn't care about it.
Yeah.
But it was interesting, and another thing that I wouldn't have ever given much notice to when I was younger, but now that I'm old, it's something that... and the city's just not the same anymore, and it made me realise how much COVID has affected business within the city and people not going out and all that sort of stuff. So
And bars being like half filled.
Yeah, that's right.
The vibes of it.
I was just had a real I'm fucking old now moment on Saturday night, and I'm alright with it.
I refuse.
I love being old now.
No,
Yeah.
I refuse to give in to this. But
do you mean?
You're hanging on.
Party, party.
So the last Port game, I went out to the last home game. You went to one bar and I went to another.
Well, to start off with, obviously.
Yeah. And I ended up I was on high lead till about 3.
Yeah, sparklers in the bottle type setup.
Yeah. I ended up at that rooftop.
I was going to say,
bar.
you ended up in the back of like
You're
a
that-
Hummer
you're
Estate.
that-
pink
Oh, the
limo.
burlesque one.
Yeah, I ended up there at one point, and then
1911 or whatever it's called, yeah.
So I refuse to give in to being old, even though I am about to turn
50.
35, dickheads.
Whoa!
But I am afraid that if I'll have to give in to, because then I'll be that weird old woman in her mid-30s pretending to be 20.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be her, do I?
There's nothing like feeling like a police officer in a nightclub.
Yeah.
That'll be you.
Like you're walking past.
Mum's
and,
here.
And
I don't want to be that.
Are you here to pick up your child?
well, the other thing is
Concession card.
You know you're done when.
walking past like groups of people going out and they're loud and obnoxious, and in my head I'm just like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like I don't have the tolerance anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are disgusting,
Yeah.
mate. Just
So
gross.
And I was like, I hope my kids don't turn out like you.
Yeah.
Should we rename-
Like me.
No, not you. Them.
Oh, yeah. Should we what?
Should we rename best teammates to Rosie and 3 old blokes?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. I like to party. No one's listening to me yet.
Look, let me clear something up. Don't get me wrong. If I decide to turn one on, I'll have a crack at it.
Yeah, Christmas is coming, everyone. And so am I.
With the players on the field.
Yeah. Get the tarp out, guys. We're going to do this.
Let's get immature and go to the best teammate. We've got a brand new one, which is a little bit different today. But you know what? Let's just go with it. We're having a great time. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's do it. Best teammate time.
The best team. 8.
Now, this is a bit of a unique one because normally we think of 8 things that are basically wrapped around a subject which everybody can relate to. But this is a very individual best teammate. Guys, Matt, I think you came up with the idea of the best team 8.
Oh, yeah.
Which has been good because Rosie hasn't shared another image which she said she would last week.
I'm going to have to put 4 or 5 up on the Instagram at once.
Yeah, I know. Ever since Rosie was on national television saying, "Here's our welcome to country," she's too busy for us all now. So,
Or she forgot her Canvas login.
oh, that's exactly.
Canvas sample.
God, I forgot my canvas login. Jesus.
So Andy sent a list through of heaps of them, but last night I thought let's just do something completely random. So this is hall pass. So we each have to pick a guy and a girl. That is our hall pass. Now it doesn't have to be a celebrity. It can be anything. Something.
Anything on the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, you can see that.
Wow.
Jesus.
You have incredible legs if that's the story. Very muscular, I guess.
What I also love is that
Bottom Tony Cup.
when I spoke about the line, Matt isn't comfortable yet to make innuendos to Rosie. So you just watch Andy and I throw him around and just sit
It's
back.
like a game of tennis.
He's not throwing him around, it's throwing him at.
And then Matt just sits back. Here we go, guys. So then Matt jumps on TikTok. I'll come back after the break, guys. Okay. Hey, we respect.
Sorry,
I mean,
go
you wouldn't have
on.
said that if I was
Anyway.
a woman. Okay, so Matt, do you want to start us off?
All right, I'll go the male one first.
Okay.
Jared Leto.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us why.
Because he's a rooster. He can sing, he can act. He's got heaps of cash.
Yeah.
I would agree until I saw. I don't know how to say this word.
Requiem.
Requiem?
It's not rectum.
That was a good one, though.
It wasn't a movie.
That scene with the.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about his 30 Seconds to Mars days.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I love 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
That's the nickname of me in school. Anyway, because I take you to Mars in 30 seconds, or I take myself to Mars in 30 seconds, I guess. Anyway, so we're just doing all the male one first? Yes. All right. So, have you guys seen a TV show called Scandal?
No.
All right, this will mean nothing to you then. All right, guys. See you
No, that's okay. Go.
So,
Didn't they win Pop Stars?
Scandalous.
Oh, scandalous.
So basically, there's a guy in Scandal, because me and Yaz have been watching it. And
Just say his name, mate.
All right. Well, his real name's Scott Foley, but he goes under the acting name of Jake.
No, that was Axel Foley.
yeah, not Mick Foley.
Used to make him.
He got around a fair bit as well.
Kevin Foley.
Foley.
Yeah.
He used to drink a long black at Chibo Bar.
So Scott Foley.
And also coffee. So his name's Scott Foley. Yeah, is his name. And
He wasn't in sex life, was he?
playing hotties is his game.
Okay.
Yeah, I do
what
actually.
attracts you to him?
He's got a rock and bod.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which one is he?
that guy there.
Oh yeah.
But,
he
yeah,
used
that's
to be on a show in the 90s, like Party of Five or something. Oh. Anyway.
Seventh Heaven.
Yeah, the dad. This priest is going to come along to his. This priest is coming along to my 5th birthday. Well, that's weird. Anyway, okay.
So there's an NBA player, his name is George Hill, right? And I've always been in love with him because of his body. So, like, I always thought that we had a similar body type, and if I had something to motivate myself to get to, he has amazing biceps, and I'll never get there, but I love him for his body, George Hill.
Okay.
I came prepared knowing that you wouldn't know who this was. So I printed a photo so you can understand why this fella is good looking.
Joe Dolce?
No, it's not Joe. There's 2 on here actually. I can't decide between Adam Driver and this guy. But
Father-in-law?
I'm going to go with, his name's Maxi Iglesias.
Oh, yeah, Enrique's brother.
And there's a show called Valeria on Netflix, which is like a Spanish Sex in the City, but like heaps more sexy.
You just watch European shows.
I do. I really, it's the only way to holiday at the moment.
Yeah, true.
And this is him. Look into those eyes of Maxi.
All I can see his abs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, that's Adam Driver. That was a backup option. Can you see Maxi Iglesias?
He's got that perfect stomach.
Doesn't speak
Yeah.
English. It's
Good old
great.
Craig David beard going
He's pretty hot.
He's pretty hot.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Mickey
Thanks,
Blue
Rosie.
Eyes.
Matt, let's go to
Okay.
the women.
Okay, so reasonably obvious one.
Is it?
Well, for me it is. Megan Fox.
Oh yeah.
Megan? Who's it Megan?
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't matter, mate.
Whatever.
You can call it whatever you want in the bedroom.
Oh!
Well, do you know the other? No,
He didn't respond.
No, it's because you're being flirting.
yeah. I don't deal with that well. You know Neve Campbell? Nev Campbell?
Yeah,
Why isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Why isn't it Nev?
I know.
Well, you know,
it sounds like an old man.
Someone's name's Neville. You don't call him Neville, do you?
Sounds like an orange.
Is this another conversation?
Yeah, probably is. Anyway, Megan Fox.
Yeah, Megan Fox is she's beautiful, and she was going out with Brian Austin Green. Was she's married to him?
No, well, she's going out with Machine Gun Kelly
Yeah,
at the
that's
moment,
right.
so and he's quite topical. So she's everywhere.
She loves guys with 3 names: Brian Austin Green,
Machine Gun.
Machine Gun Kelly,
Yeah, even though that's not his real name, but anyway.
and
Drink, he's like that in the
Peter
bedroom?
Russell Clark.
Yeah, just a machine. Yeah, Kelly's machine gun Kelly.
So let me. I'm gonna pretty much. I don't know about this, right?
Okay.
Because there's.
I love
say it,
that
mate.
you're more conflicted over the female option here as a straight man than you were over the
Who says I'm straight?
Oh,
Anyway, don't judge me.
I'm not.
No, I'm gonna pretty much go down the Millsy path and say Paris Hilton.
Rob Mills?
Yeah. Because he got
Okay.
in the door there, so
He
so to
flew to
speak.
Paris.
Yeah.
So Paris Hilton is your lead pass.
I'd say and because have you seen her on her cooking show?
It's the cooking show that turned you.
No, well, I was like, fucking hell, like for 40 or whatever she is.
She can whip a batter up.
Did you say she can whip a batter off? Oh, we got Steve Smith on the show.
It's a bloody milky cake over here, Jesus.
It's a Don Bradman special.
So to conclude, I would say Paris Hilton.
Okay. Mine is very unique and specific.
Dua Lipa.
Mine is the cardboard cutout of Katy Perry with a cupcake in front of her.
Yes!
That was,
Did you steal that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But
No,
we had there was a
you couldn't
cardboard
steal it, it was
cutout of
stuck to the
Katy
wall.
Perry in the Nova building, and I had to turn it around because I could not look at it each day because it was so beautiful, and I fell in love with it. Like,
I remember one day distinctly where you brought it up to the studio door and left it there to look at me while I was on work.
yeah, I could not.
On
I could not.
That was
look
an
at it.
experiment to see how you'll like on air with a
Yeah.
sexy lady looking at you.
Incredible. So that was Katy Perry cardboard cutout, and her in the Raw video clip. Yeah, I'm just going to blow my nose, Rosie.
You sure it's your nose you're going to blow? All right. Oh, there it is. It's everywhere.
Get the tops out.
Yeah. Call the cleaners.
After are you okay?
No, good.
Oh, you're that
we saw it.
hanky.
Yeah, I know. It's like
The
cardboard.
old man.
Hey,
hanky.
let's keep going.
Okay,
like you have a child's
I've
book.
come to the decision. As much as Maddie wants me to say my female pole pass is Jared Walsh, it's I don't want to waste
that's fair.
my option. I've decided to Olivia Munn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Craig's son. Daughter.
Munn. She got
Olivia.
like the freckles. She's in
Olivia
the
Munn.
newsroom.
You know it.
I think she's in one of
I was
the.
thinking of it.
Oh, yeah, she's a babe.
Oh.
She's a
I was thinking
babe.
of Olivia Wilde. She's in the.
Yeah,
Way
she's
better
also a
than mine.
babe, yeah.
Yeah, Olivia
Olivia
Munn.
Munn's beautiful,
What a
yeah.
babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to share her with you.
Oh.
Oh my
I
god!
looked at you and your eyes when I said
What's
this.
the next segment?
Okay,
Ready?
can we
Oh,
just...
goddamn.
Annie, is it okay if we thank our sponsors? We need to cool down here. We've got a lot coming up. Annie's new game. We have
I'm excited for that.
Suburbia Showdown, and we've got the quiz, and...
Where are the cold showers in this building?
oh my gosh.
Over here.
All right, see ya.
Winners, champions, legends. South Australia's full of them, and their cabinets are full of trophies from Brighton Trophy Centre. For 23 years, their family-run business has celebrated victories with a wide range of engraved trophies, cups, plaques, glasses or mugs, honour boards, chopping boards, you name it. Whether in the office or in the field, they'll commemorate any achievement on any budget. Sporting clubs receive free engraving and logos on trophies too. Google Brighton Trophy Centre or visit them in store.
All right, best teammates, we all know that we feel better when we move, so an injury can be really difficult to deal with, not just physically, but mentally. The philosophy of Mind in Movement Physio is designed to put you in the centre of your treatment journey and to give you back control. So together, we dive into a thorough assessment and highlight all aspects of your life that can affect how you feel. They then discuss how you can maximise your movement and function while stimulating your body to adapt and heal through active treatments. It's about highlighting what your body can do whilst implementing mindset changes and increasing your knowledge around living with an injury. All listeners of the Best Teammates podcast will receive 10% off their initial consults, so book online through mindinmovementphysio.com or call Steve Stavros. Steve the Pirate is a legend. He's got a beard. 0401 014 333. Now, guys, welcome back to Best Teammates.
It's not a live read, mate.
Fresh hits and throwbacks coming up.
Is that still there?
I don't know.
No, okay.
So what we are going to do is quickly talk about merchandise. Andy, we dropped some last week. It looks amazing. OzCastNetwork.com. But what we normally don't do is forward sell, which is like promoting for next week. Next week, I am going to talk real talk and honesty about an issue I have with an NBA player. And it's not like an issue with something they've done on the court. This is something that I'm nervous about confronting them because they owe me money.
An NBA player.
Where's the money, man? Where's the
They
money?
can't afford it.
Yep. And it's troubling because
Did they buy one of your jerseys?
can't talk about it.
Okay.
But I can next week. We just got a lot of stuff to get through.
Do they buy your wife for a bit?
I don't know.
Andy, what is going on with you today?
What?
Well, that's the thing. If they actually said, "Hey," I've thought if LeBron James said to me, "Can I sleep with your wife?" and Gabby consented to it, like for an interview and a couple of selfies.
In a wheelchair?
Well, if I came home to if I came home to Kerry in bed with Scott Pendlebury, I'd probably tuck him in.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah,
What would you take in?
Guys!
He's not doing drag.
Back in.
What about if old mate from The Strokes said to you,
Sorry?
like said to Christopher, "Hey, I would," or what if old mate from The Strokes said,
Yeah.
"I would like to kiss your hot husband,"
Oh, Christopher would be like, get on in here. I'm all about it.
and what would you say?
I've seen Christopher kiss more men than I've seen him kiss women. In fact, I haven't seen him kiss
hasn't
another
he-
woman, but
he
I
hasn't
have seen him kiss
hasn't
another
kissed
man.
us. What would he kiss us on the mouth?
If you guys, look, I heard last Christmas party was a wild time. If you invite Christopher this time,
Yeah.
one of you will be bashed. I can promise you that.
Bashed or
That was a Christmas party. Christopher beat the shit out of me.
Trying to kiss him on the lips.
He just punched me in the face.
Rosie said it was fine.
We all think that Christopher loves to kiss and you go in and he just beats the shit out of you. So Jared, do not turn the camera on when you are farting in Yasmin's car. I'm trying to take care of Linguini, if you know what I mean.
The dog is out the back.
It was actually that Christmas party where a lot of people were asking for Andy stories, which I think should lead us into the brand new game, which is an Andy game. We're all very much looking forward to it.
Hello. Welcome to Story Time with Andy.
That is so.
All right, talk us through this, Andy.
Okay.
So essentially, I have an archive of many life stories that aren't good for this podcast, just for the fact that it will expose many people for doing bad things. But I've got some stories that can definitely give it a good run. And so what happens here is I'll give you 3 sort of one-liners about the stories.
Like a headline.
Yeah, like a headline. And then you have to guess which one is the true one, and then I'll let you know what happened.
So it's kind of like that game you play at when you're team building in a new team, like Truth, Lie, or whatever.
Yeah, two truths.
Yeah, but we'll just call it Andy story time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Andy's story time. So are you ready for the headlines?
Yes.
All right, here we go. I fell 40 metres into a pool in Thailand holding a Care Bear. I fell 40 metres into a school, into a pool. I went to the toilet at an outside broadcast behind the tent while holding a Red Bull.
I love it. This is a great game. It's a great game.
Shots with the Attorney General at a heavy metal band comp.
Wow, and we just talked about politicians a couple of minutes ago. Again, all plausible.
So do we all get a guess each?
Why not?
Yeah. Okay,
That's a great game.
Thank you.
So there's shots with the Attorney General
Yeah.
falling into a pool in Thailand with a Care Bear, which is the weird part of that. Like, why is the Care Bear there? That's strange.
Yeah, well...
And the dump.
Which is so new.
Everyone dumps, mate.
I've never dumped in a public place.
That's a lie.
I mean, when I say went to the toilet, maybe it was just a wee. We thought those. Anyway.
Okay.
Mine is the 2 shots with the Attorney General. That's what I'm guessing.
I reckon. See, I think that's too safe.
So that's did shots with the Attorney General at a heavy metal band comp.
Yeah.
So I don't think Andy would have been in a heavy metal band comp.
Right.
Your game face, he could be emceeing it. I feel like that's...
Because I would have been.
Jebediah.
Yeah, the Paul Curran.
Okay, so that's your guess.
Yeah.
I am going to do the dump.
Okay.
Nova.
So which one are you picking then?
We're doing the outside broadcast did a dump.
And yet somehow I think the Care Bear is so specific that I'm going to go with Thailand. You almost died.
And that's good.
Yet you haven't. And then it'll explain,
We haven't manufactured this either. We haven't specifically said we're all going to pick different ones. So this is genuinely what we think.
Yeah. Only one can be the winner. Andy's game face is so good right
It is,
now.
isn't it? The winner is Matthew Burgess. So what it was a heavy metal band comp, like back a long time ago.
Like a Battle of the Bands type.
Yeah, it was a Battle of Bands, and I was judging it.
Right.
And
You're so into heavy metal.
Well, yeah, the weird thing, I wasn't fresh, and that's how I got invited, which is completely opposite. So I was sitting there like, okay, we're here at the heavy metal band comp.
He's got his own production.
Yeah, but it was literally like this, like that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and my business partner now, Liam, was also judging. Because he was working with Triple M at the time, and then we had the Attorney General to the left of us, and we're all looking at each other going, what the fuck are we here for? And then it was sponsored by Jägermeister, so we just started getting on it. There's photos of me and the Attorney General, like,
Can we name which
loud
Attorney
as.
General it was at the time?
It was Michael Atkinson. Michael Atkinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
Yeah, so we sat there and drank Jaeger all night, and then I was like, oh man, let's go out. He's like, no, I gotta work tomorrow. And I was like, no man, let's fucking do this. Let's make some rules for life. Yeah. Let's change the rules of this nation.
He's like, I'm the Attorney General.
Yeah, he was good. He was good to drink with.
I've had shots with his son. Yeah. No, he used to hang out with his son. That's hilarious. He was a scary bloke. That really humanises him. Go Andy.
Hey, that's a great one. I love that game. I think it's a fantastic game. Congratulations.
And the others are true as well. So we'll get to that next week.
Should we go from a fantastic game into one which is, I think it's gaining a little bit of traction, which is our Suburb Showdown. We'll see how we go with this one. Or it's Suburbia Show, whatever it's called. Let's just wait for the yeehaw from Andy. That really brings it to life.
Does it? Just smoking out while I turn the volume up.
coming.
Yeah, every time I hear that, it reminds me of Back to the Future 3 when they, the ZZ Top are playing.
Oh, yeah.
Does that hurt?
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah, you say that. There is something going on down here.
Here we go. We have suburbs or places in Adelaide which we have changed the word, or you can get a synonym to actually make it, define it.
I love those donuts.
Yes! So to give you an example, Paraka would be take a dump, Adelaide YouTubers. Okay?
Take a dump, leaves.
I don't get that.
So take a dump, Adelaide YouTubers, so poo and raka Adelaide YouTubers, all
I
right?
think one of them was hanging out with...
Saw that yesterday, Jake Paul.
Cool.
Sorry, were you going to say
I
that?
was going to say that. You just finish with
Sorry, I shouldn't do that. I should stop doing that. Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry. Okay, good luck. There are 10 of them, guys. Don't worry about your names being your buzz or anything like that.
Okay.
Just yell it out. We'll workshop it together. The first one is this. Something to put in your hair or a kind of tie. Python. Oh, sorry.
Wrong.
That sounded odd.
Waxbow snake.
Incorrect. Now, what you said, part of it is correct.
Wax.
Put it in your head.
So something to put in your hair / kind of tie is the same thing.
Bowden.
You're half right. Something to put in your hair or kind of tie. Python.
Bow snake. Bow lolly. Bow gum. Snake.
No, we get it, mate. We
Lolly's
get
a
it.
gum.
Bow reptile.
No, you're thinking about the actual snake, but python.
Killer.
No.
Bo Jared.
It's hungry.
Python. Bow killer.
No. Like a comedy group.
Mano and Woodley.
Python.
Beaumont.
Yeah! Well done. All right, next one. Boring. Blair.
Bel Air.
Boring Blair.
Boring. Blair.
Blandwich.
Incorrect. Oh, now you're half right.
The Bland or the Witch?
Blanchetown.
Incorrect. Boring. Blair.
Boring Blair.
Oh, hang on.
As in, like,
Bowditch. Is that a place?
No, that's Claire Bowditch, the singer.
What a great place.
So the which part is correct.
Right.
Boring. Blair.
Sandwich.
No.
Dulwich.
Yeah.
Well done.
Next one. Ridge or close or Jakovich, not front or back.
Glenside.
Correct. Well done. Glen Ridge, Glen Close, Glen Jakovich. Okay.
Pick one, mate. Jeez.
Oh,
Jeez.
sorry, mate. Bloody trouser snake, whatever you said. Between 1 and 3, boobs, rain is good for the...
Two wells.
No.
What was the first bit?
Between 1 and 3, boobs, rain is good for the...
Two rack farmers. Two rack farmers.
Two rack gardens.
farmers. I said that for you.
What's your address? Oh, 2 rack farmers.
All right, we're into number 5 here.
Yeah, no, I heard that.
Runner-up of the first Big Brother, in between your bottom cheeks.
No bluff.
Reggie Gooch.
Hot dogs clit. Let's put 2 and 2 together.
Sarah Marie Uterus.
Well, isn't everyone a runner-up?
Big Brother or Australian Idol? Oh yeah, wrong show.
Okay, well, I'll give you another clue. So forget that first Big Brother one. Which in between your bottom cheeks?
Which?
Blair Crack.
Blair Ethel.
Correct.
Ethel.
The word hole.
The Blair Ethel.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Were you
Were you like trying to make a serious effort to outdo semi-fourth from last week. Because you did. You've outdone it.
Hot dogs clip. Okay. 15th letter of the alphabet to say hi. Fast walking Cyprus.
Wow.
Fast walking Cyprus. Maddie's going through the letters on his fingers. He'll give us at least one part of that.
O'Sullivan's Beach.
Incorrect. First part's right. 15th letter of the alphabet, so that's done. To say hi. Fast walking Cyprus.
Oh, hi.
O'Halloran Hill.
Yes! O'Halloran Hill. O'Halloran Hill.
Oh, that's
What's
good.
the hill got to do with Greece?
Cypress Hill. Okay. Break into a computer above the shin.
Hackham.
Close.
Action.
Hackney.
Correct. Well done. Not yours. Stinky fart. Ouch.
Not yours.
My Ponga.
Well done. 2 to go. Not Fritz Cartman.
Bung Eric.
Devon something. Devonshire. Devondale.
You're halfway there, living on a prayer.
Davern Park.
Not Davern Park.
Devon Park.
Correct, well done.
Where's Devon Park?
Wait.
Are you still in Adelaide?
I don't know.
Have you moved?
Oh, no, this is the Perth one.
Wrong podcast, guys.
937 Nova. Okay, so this is the last one.
Love the multi-market.
Simpsons bus driver, what scales do?
Something way. Judge.
Either way.
Yeah! Well done, guys. Are we still rating the game?
Yeah, I do.
With suburbs, or should we change it for something else next
Well,
week?
it sounds like we all rated out of suburbs if you go on Devon way.
No, there's lots of suburbs in Adelaide, man. I like the. I think I'm
keep the
I'm
suburbs
having
then.
fun doing it. I
Tell me
haven't
right
cried
now.
that much in a very long time, apart from when Andy raised my dad earlier. It's a bit-
Oh, no.
You raised your dad.
He obviously didn't raise me.
Can we change the category of this podcast?
Oh, my God.
Let's go. Just give us a quick merch update before we go into the quiz to wrap
Yeah,
this
there's
up.
a heap of new merch.
All right, let's go to the
Also, part proceeds, we go to a charity of our choice.
Little Box Co. No, that is good. We need to get a charity partner as well to do that. So, all right, let's do the quiz, guys, to wrap up another fantastic. We laughed so much doing this. This has been really good. I had a great time. See ya.
Yeah.
No worries, mate. Just...
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay, I might have another beer.
Yeah.
I really regret not getting food with you. Now I'm hungry.
Beer.
Nah.
Oh, thanks.
Shots fired.
Thanks. Oh, Jesus.
How are these session hours? Jesus Christ.
What was your professional opinion of session hours earlier on in the podcast? Rose, you missed it?
Can I just play the intro again? Because I can't say Jesus Christ on this thing.
Yes.
Why?
Now on Best Teammates. The Back to the Future quiz.
Luckily, you don't broadcast the whole video that we film.
Oh,
Only
yeah.
the parts that won't
Fair bit
get
at
us
the
in
start as
trouble
well.
legally.
Editing going
All
on,
right,
you
for
know.
those playing at home,
What was your question you asked?
you would. What was the
Session
question?
hour,
Oh
what do we
yes,
think of it?
you guys just cracked open another Shifty session hour, and I said, Andy, what was your professional opinion of session hours before?
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very good. They're very good.
You would know that usually the person who wins the quiz hosts the quiz. But because I'm such a good mate, I took this off of our mate Jared's hands.
No, I said that there was too much Jared.
Let's make it look like I offered, like the saint I am.
Yeah. Saint Rosie.
Saint Rosie.
Well, it wouldn't be the first thing you took off me this week after you did the anthem ceremony at the footy. So.
Bada boom.
Ching, all right. Do you have those? Do you have those sound effects handy?
I do.
Again, it's about as random as Maddie's was last week, and I always forget to think of a fun buzzer idea. Okay, inspired by Andy. What are you doing with your hands down there?
Trying to get rid of a smell that's just populated the area.
What's your buzzer? Is your favourite beer type?
You can't say
Session out.
Shifty Lizard. We're all going to say Shifty Lizard.
No, it's
No,
like
type.
the type. So a session. An
Non-alcoholic.
IPA. Are you serious?
No, IPA.
Okay, great.
IPA 2.
IPA 2.
What was it? What was the other one?
The heavy IPA.
Okay. Sounds like it. Yep, go on. Session ale for Andy.
Session ale.
Okay. All right, session ale.
What's your favourite day of the week?
Session out. Session out Saturdays.
I don't know what's happening.
No, I just start.
Just heads up. Am I
Alright.
playing this in order?
When I get to it, yeah.
Well, how does he know when you
don't-
get to it?
we don't- well, I'll tell you. Just
Whoa!
Wow!
Jeepers,
Wow!
that
Boy!
Not easy.
Oh, Chris!
chin ya. All right.
Bash it.
I know. All I
God,
wanted was
come
a kiss on the
guys.
lips, mate.
I said pash. Pash. All right, question one.
Pash
Which,
with
Did you try it?
which Backstreet Boy left the group in 2006
Jared.
after 13 years
Oh,
together?
IPA. So the one
Which
who
first?
the one who left first was Kevin,
It was Kevin.
apparently.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
All right, question 2. Snooki, JWoww, and Paulie D were stars of which?
IPA heavy.
No.
IPA heavy.
Jersey Shore.
It was Jersey Shore. One apiece. What has been Quentin Tarantino's highest grossing film ever?
IPA. Kill Bill.
Nah.
IPA heavy. Dusk Till Dawn.
Nah. Your session ale.
Session ale.
Oh yeah, I know.
that one with
IPA. Yeah, IPA. Yeah,
I'll
IPA.
give it to you.
Okay.
That's when they were driving through John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson, and they were talking about the Royal with McCheese when they were like, "Oh, that KFC,
Nah.
KFC."
Nah. Nah. Nah, it's
Sorted.
you did. I think I want to say Tom Cruise. Is it Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise in a Quentin Tarantino movie.
No. Who was the main actor? No. It was Leo. It was Leo. It was Leo.
Oh,
Leo
Shane
was-
Jacobson.
It was Leo. It was Leo. Leo was
Heavy
it.
IPA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Hollywood one.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
Once upon a time.
Oh yeah, Django Unchained.
It was Django Unchained.
Yeah, first go.
Yeah, highest grossing. Something like, I don't know, heaps of money. Okay, Randy, Brad, and Mark were the
Heavy IPA.
This podcast.
Home Improvement.
were the kids in which show? Home Improvement!
Very well done.
Two apiece,
IPA.
keeping up to Jared.
Great
yeah,
show.
Randy was like heartthrob.
Yeah, Pamela Anderson was on that show.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah, she was
Oh,
there.
she was the hot
Full-time.
tall girl.
The tall girl.
Oh yeah.
And then they had another girl.
Okay, this is where the sounds come into it. So this was inspired by cute story. Nephew last night, we were at a calisthenics thing, and Rock Lobster came on, like Rock Lobster, and he's like, I know this ad.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ads, right? Songs attached to ads. So all these ads were attached to a car. So you need to name the car this song was helping to advertise. Do you follow?
Not really.
Okay, you hear the song, you think of the car it was advertising, you name the car.
So one of them's a pop release.
Yeah, I was going to
Maybe. Car 1.
Heavy IPA.
Yes.
RAV4.
No.
IPA.
Yep. Just name a brand of a car.
Skoda.
No.
Heavy
No.
IPA. Great Wall.
What? No. What's that?
IPA. BMW.
No.
Session out.
Yep.
LDV.
Okay, guys, just think more common.
Heavy
I've made...
IPA. Kia.
No, not you.
Session out.
IPA.
And it's about getting out and about and
Hyundai.
living your biggest dreams.
Yeah.
That's every single car thing.
Oh, no, this one. Yeah. No.
Session out.
Yep.
Ford.
No.
IPA.
Oh, gosh.
Land Rover.
No, close, though. You know, same side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Session out.
Yes.
Range Rover.
No. You're not that close.
Subaru.
Yes, it was a Subaru out there.
You should know that.
Giving you guys a
Evelyn will
chance.
not be happy with you.
I'm so sorry.
I want the sponsorship now.
First flat tires, now this.
All right, okay. Shit, there's 3 more of these, so this might take forever.
No, it's good. We're having a great time.
Okay. Question. This is card 2. Name the song. Quick, push 2.
What? Okay.
Push it.
Oh,
So two. Here we go.
IPA.
Yes,
Jeep.
it was Jeep. All right, card 3. It's still like even between you and Maddie. Right.
IPA.
Yes.
Skoda.
No, why did I say
Session out.
Skoda?
Honda.
No.
Session out.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, it's all in the session
Session out. All over the floor.
It's all over the table.
my contract.
Oh, what a mess.
KFC.
IPA.
Yep. Think Australian. There's not many.
Ford.
It is a Ford! A Ford territory. Okay, last one.
Joe looks like he's pissed himself.
Oh my God. Is that all of your pants?
What?
That's
The
not
beer.
Oh,
The beer.
no,
The
it's
beer.
Scotty.
Okay. Play the last song.
All right, PD.
Who's your daddy?
So you're ready for
IPA.
that?
Okay.
Session ale.
It's not Skoda.
Suzuki.
No, and it may have...
Heavy IPA. Daihatsu Charade.
No. It's Australian again, guys.
Session ale. Holden.
No, the other one.
Ford.
Yeah, it's Ford. All right.
He's a tricker.
Is that the quiz?
Two Fords.
Yes, and last
He said the quiz.
honestly, you guys are even right now.
Wait, there's only one question to go.
There's one question to go. So
Oh, wow, this has been a really quick quiz.
I know, because I knew I needed the...
Oh, I thought all the car ones were one question.
No, they're all single.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay.
Sorry, Andy. This
Last
is going to sink
question.
like beer. I'm going to have to wash this.
Oh my God, this podcast has gone to the absolute...
It's just become an ordinary Tuesday for everyone.
Oh, jeez, do you want the last question? This will decide who wins. Oh my God.
What's happened?
That's the last time you guys eat chicken and pig and drink beer during the podcast.
All right, Mum.
Hey, go to your rooms. All right.
Smells like an asshole in here, doesn't it?
Is it hot dog clitoris?
Last question. So we can all go on. Which iconic
It's just
American,
such a you can all go and get fucked.
which iconic American was born by the name Harland David
Oh yeah.
Sanders?
Oh, yeah. Heavy IPA.
Ronald McDonald.
No.
Skoda.
No.
Go, Andy. You got it, bro. Come on. You got it. Do it.
Session ale.
Yep.
Obama.
Are you guys kidding me?
Oh, heavy IPA. Donald Trump.
No. Harlan David Sanders.
Oh, okay. IPA. Harlem Globetrotters.
Heavy IPA. Yeah, Godfather of Harlem.
You can take your finger quick.
Session ale. The Colonel.
It is the Colonel.
We're just running out of music, so I can it.
Hey, this has been a great round. Make sure you share this, give it a review. You can subscribe to all that other stuff. All right, I've got to clean up the mess that I've made just here.
And also the beer.
Thank you everybody for
Get the
listening.
tarps out.
We appreciate it, guys. Andy, Matt, Rosie, we'll see you later, all right?
Yeah, boy.
All right, you take care. We'll just hand it over to Kion Kenakitis.
Brought to you by the Bright Trophy Center. Cups, trophy, badges, medals. Yeah, we do it better. Best teammates. DTC, BTM, BTS. Yeah. Best teammates. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Okay.
Nurses, we just want to thank you for everything you do. We are ShiftKey.com. Log on today and connect to open PRN shifts in your area. Work when you want, where you want. You can even get paid next day. ShiftKey.com. Start today.